This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT English pronouns question. With a pronouns question, we want to go back and see that our pronoun, so our thing that's replacing a noun, is going along, it's replacing it correctly. So it's going along in number, in gender, and it's just correct. So let's look at our sentence. Our sentence is telling us parents, especially girls' parents. So this is going to be our subject that we want a pronoun for. So parents, especially girls' parents, so same, it's plural. Assume that their offspring will experience as much difficulty in learning math, and then we have this semicolon, as they did themselves. So we want this pronoun, in this case a they, to go back to the parents because we're talking about the parents having had difficulty with math. So let's look at our choices. Our first choices we have here is good in terms of pronoun because they will go back to parents. So parents is plural, they is plural. That'll work, except having this colon here is weird because it's not a complete thought. So this as they did themselves part is a part of the sentence that we want to say as much difficulty as. So you don't want to separate this as construction because it all goes together. So having this colon here, it's really weird in setting it apart. So it doesn't make sense. That's not going to be good in a punctuation mark. Choice 2 is weird because instead of they, it says she. And it's easy to get confused because we're talking about girls' parents, but remember that we're talking about parents who are plural. So the only plural pronoun is they, and that is the one we're going to use. So we can't use she to refer back to parents. We see she again in choice 4. It's also bad because as she did themselves, we see that she and also themselves, so this is plural, that's not going to work. And also this, if we separate this with a period, this as she did themselves, it doesn't make sense in general, but it's also, if it were to make sense, it wouldn't be a sentence. It's you can't have a sentence that just begins with as and doesn't go anywhere. It's a fragment. So this is wrong for a few reasons. Choice 3 is good because it has this they. So it's keeping the plural pronoun. And it has no punctuation here, which is also good because you don't want to set this off. It's not its own separate thought. It goes along with as much difficulty. So choice 3 is our right answer.